you're a coach or a consultant, I might just have found out the best model for you to scale to 100,000 a month plus. And it's a little bit unconventional, but I'll show you how it works and why I feel it's the best model that's out there right now. What qualifies me to say all that is I've sold more than 8 figures in coaching and consulting online, plus I've launched my own new offers, and what I've seen worked consistently very well. So let's unpack it. The traditional way of doing things is a group coaching model, right? Where someone buys your program and they go through the onboarding, possibly with a one-on-one, but then they get a group environment. I feel that's the worst model in terms of delivery, client results, but also to sell right now. And the reason I'm saying that is the market has become a lot more sophisticated and a lot more skeptical than it used to be. A huge percentage of the marketplace, depending on your industry, have bought already a coaching program. Of course, new people enter markets consistently, but as things progress and people are buying into new coaching programs, they get a bad taste because most of them, it's in the group format where they get shoved in the group with 20 other people, typically with different challenges from different industries if it's B2B, and they don't get answers to the problems. They might get in general value and education, but they're not getting the dopamine hits that come from solving their actual problems. So what ends up happening is we're postponing the result that they expect to get, and they're further and further away from the ideal identity they got sold in the sales call if we did it the right way. So that's on the delivery stand, that's on the client result standpoint. Now, the problem when it comes to selling, it comes with the skepticism because it's just another coaching program. In terms of group, there's nothing unique about it. And in terms of the delivery, at the end of the day, people go to group coaching programs because they're stuck in capacity, right? They cannot do one-on-one, so they try something more leveraged. The challenge is they constantly have to hire and fire coaches, and chances are not as qualified as them. I've had scenarios where I was working with a coaching company and we were selling a particular benefit that the person had achieved something, and he coached others on how to do it, but the coaches hadn't accomplished that thing. So how can we expect someone to coach something that he hasn't achieved already, right? So that's still on the group side. Now, second model is one-on-one, right? So where one-on-one comes in, it's the typical consulting relationship where we enter a series of one-on-one conversations and we coach the person one-on-one. That's a good model in terms of delivering results for clients, but it's limited typically in terms of the delivery, right? Because there's so many one-on-one clients that you can onboard. Now, you can help clients get results, and they may be happy because they're getting, good solid touch points with you. But at the same time, the challenge with it is you can onboard, let's say, 10, 20, 30, and then you're capped. And that's where people turn to more of a group coaching environment, and that's where client results start to erode. Let's talk about the third model, and this is where things get very interesting, and I would encourage you to at least test out your offer with it. And it's what I call a hybrid model. So a hybrid model picks out the best elements of each one, but introduces a done-for-you component as well. So let me unpack this. We will take the one-on-one components. For example, let's talk about how my coaching program works. When I coach coaches and consultants on how to sell more, get clients, and scale with a predictable sales process. So when a client comes in, they get one-on-one time with me. It's 30 minutes on a weekly basis. So we have those conversations. We're able to unpack their problems, but at the same time, we have a community. So how the community works is they get access to not a Facebook group, which we've all been in paid Facebook groups that are dead and no one posts, but you place them in a container where they can chat with each other. So you can use Slack on Discord. And what happens is you're not just able to provide support to those people, you as the coach, but there's also a sense of bonding, and within the members, they're tackling their challenges together. And how you emphasize that feeling is you also include a group coaching call each week. So essentially how your week will look like is you're gonna have with a new client one call, and they're also gonna have their group coaching call along with their community. So they're getting a lot of support with the one-on-one, they're getting the group touch points and you have that sense of a community because they're all tackling challenges together. You have the community where if a member posts a challenge, different people can hop on with their expertise and help each other out. Here's the best piece. You introduce a done for you element. So what I want you to do here is you take one aspect of your offer that people desire the most, or take the aspect that most people have challenges with, and you turn it into a done for you. Of course, you have to make sure that's not something that's going to take a lot of your time or a lot of your resources in terms of your team's resources. But what's amazing about it is the moment that you deploy a done for you element, everything changes because now it becomes a collaborative effort. The key piece is you're not responsible for your client's success, but they are responsible because at the end of the day, it is a consulting / coaching experience. But the done for you element serves as the accelerator. So it helps them get quick results, and then the coaching and consulting, it really helps them build a nice growth curve. So my advice is introduce a done for you element, take your current strength, your strongest point, and turn it into some done for you elements, and then introduce the one-on-one and the group coaching to build a nice community. In my offer, the done for you elements, in case you're curious, is the DM script, just so they have some ammunition so they can go out, start conversations, engage, book calls on their own. And they also have their sales script. So I'm writing the sales script for them, which is easy for me, but it took years and years of experience where they're able to take it, have a call, win the sale, and we all celebrate together. And this process works extremely well. I just onboarded a new client. In his first 2 weeks, I gave him the DM script that I customized for him. He booked already a handful of meetings, closed a new client. So it works super well, guys. I encourage you to try it out. And now, if you want some help with putting together your own coaching or consulting offer, or if you have one, you're having challenges with your sales and you're frustrated because you're not growing fast enough, reach out. I'll leave my link in the comments, book a call, let's have a chat. There's no pressure at all to move forward with anything. Worst case scenario, you live with a tip or two. Otherwise, this has been Chris Rigouris. I'll see you on the next one.